see, there is this narrative, and you really come home with this. I am not criticizing government and telling government to behave for me to join government. No, I already have a job. And I love my damn job. Can you imagine a job where you are paid to just tell somebody how they are poo-pooing on themselves? It's a beautiful job. It is up to the mother and the parents to decide, and that child, whether they're going to remove the poo-poo or they're keeping it on themselves. I mean, my job doesn't need me to be given anything else.
There's no other metaphor you could have come up with.
I don't have anything. I tell people, I don't want to join William Ruto's government. I would want to join. Even if I found my mom was the president, I would be telling her, Mama, you are like Sulubu. You are running around like Suluhu. See what you are doing. Why are you killing people? That's what I would do.
Okay.
I mean, some of us, there are people who can be doctors, and some of them who can be Juakali guys. We all can't be doctors. You see, all of us can't be president. So people think that we are criticizing Ruto because we want money. I've told somebody, if I haven't made money for being in politics for 30 years, then I ain't gonna make it. I should have made it. So my deeply held view is that I didn't get this job to make money. Otherwise, I would have made the money my first 5 years, started a factory, and I'll be making toys and toothpicks in Nairobi, and I'll be a multimillionaire. I don't have that capacity. My capacity to take the little education I have and analyze the issues the way we have them in my country. And the position I've taken is very simple. Some of us are going to be brave enough to say it the way it is. And it's not we are doing it because we are disparaging the president. No, he was given the mandate by the people.
Right.
But the fact that you've been given a mandate doesn't mean that you treat us shoddily. You see, I don't want William to tell me that, oh, you know, I've done these wonderful things. That, no, I have eyes to see and have ears to hear.
Okay.
Curveball, if you understand baseball. What is making African leaders become intransigent and become what they are becoming now is because, sadly, the way the American president is behaving. You see, previously, the Americans were the checkmates. The U.S. is the one that would tell us, you know, behave yourselves. Make sure you take care of human rights. All right.
Yeah.
The issue of race, which is the tribalism we have in Kenya. All these things were coming up. Now, what has happened is you have our presidents within our region deciding that they're the ones who are going to tell us what to do because they know everything. And the reality we have got is that Kenyans are saying, and I'll talk about Kenya today, is that Kenyans are saying, we know what is good for us. We want that is good for us to take place. But if you look at the governance structure that we have, where we have checks and balances, we have the executive, you have the legislature, and you have the judiciary. For the last 30 years, even after we thought we had actually succeeded, even with the new constitution, checks and balances are weak. And Kenyans forget very quickly. Do you remember when members of parliament, after President William Ruto told them how they are all thieves and crooks, and they go to status to collect money, which is never shared amongst themselves?
The devolution
why was he telling them that? It's because our country has become basically a den where people share state largesse, where everybody who wants to have an engagement. I even see my senator friends. You see somebody arguing and saying how the government is a beautiful outfit, and in fact it's you people who are not seeing what the government has done. And this is a lawyer who's been fighting over human rights for years. So you ask, what happened to you? Then you are told, no, now one of his hospitals is the one which is being paid by SHA. Oh, you know what? Last financial year, the guy was given 800 million to do Maram roads in his constituency. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes. And then you are told, no. In fact, it wasn't a Maram road. They added another 1.3 billion. It's now supposed to be tarmacked. And half the money has already been paid. And the control of budget has said, I wouldn't pay that, but they are paid. And the Auditor General has said, they sold 56 billion last year. They have stolen 196 billion. There's money that has come from donors. No one at the World Bank. All these things, when you pull them together, It's not that the president is not doing anything. It's yet for everything he's doing, his friends are stealing money from the coffers. You see this exclusivity. Then the oligarchs form. Then you have a group of individuals who are going to be managing roads. There's another group which specifically deals with water. You know, water, you cannot get the evidence. Because you can say the pipes were laid and nobody will check. So they will pick another 16 billion. Then you have education. They are not taking capitation money. Fake schools are being paid. Why? Because when you begin to enjoy state resources, you want the term limit to be extended. You want the president to live longer so that you can share more state resources, so that you can enjoy these largesse, so that the bad behavior becomes more formalized in the Senate. When do you see anybody raise up a very serious question about, is this actually happening? And then you see what happens when the government ministers are even coming to the plenary to come and tell us, give us answers about what is there. The previous night, you would find that people would have looked for him and they would have told him what those questions are going to be. And most probably money will exchange hands at night so that guys are given. And the questions which are given, they are sanitized. Who knew Matiang'i other than the fact that he was in the Ministry of Education, then he went to Interior and whatever? Who has ever really sat down to look and analyze all these people? Why are Kenyans thinking that you're going to take 4 or 5 men with one incredible lady and sit down with them and expect they're going to come up and say, yes, we love each other, and you know the way this thing is, there are no issues. With time...
So you're admitting there's cracks?
It has to be. If there are no cracks, then it ain't worth it. Which relationship have you ever seen that is neat, that has no issues?
Okay.
That guys don't even fight about water?
We're 20 minutes.